Welcome, yarn enthusiasts and crochet lovers. This is my new YouTube video where I'll be teaching you how to stitch two pieces of crochet works together using the chain stitch. My name is Fabiana and I'm thrilled to have you join my journey of all things crochet. So grab your favorite yarn and your comfy and trusty crochet hook and settle in, because in today's video we're diving deep into the crochet universe. But before we dive into the crochet world, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future YouTube videos. And hey, if you find something useful and you like it, make sure to hit that thumbs up. That will really make my day. So without further ado, let's jump right into the beautiful world of crochet. Whether you're here to learn, relax, or just spend your time, I hope you really like my video. So let's stitch it up and make something beautiful together. Let's get hooked on crochet. To start off the design for this top, I envisioned a sunset at the beach. So I grabbed my favorite color yarns and made the sketch for it, which you're currently watching. Funny story, I started the chains when I was studying for my finals at uni on December, and I couldn't keep my hands still. I was so stressed. But that being said, I tried to turn the stress around and make something beautiful, taking into account my knowledge of psychology, which is the career I'm currently on, and put it on my crochet project. Okay, so to start joining the sleeves to this top, what I did first is put stitch markers where I want to crochet. And now I'm going to grab my needle So what I'm going to do now is lay flat my project like so I can have what I'm going to crochet aligned. And I'm gonna grab my yarn that I'm going to stitch it with, and I'm gonna do a slip stitch that I do wrapping the yarn, wrapping the yarn, crossing this end like so. I grab the needle and pull through and stretch it out. So with this, I'm gonna wait for it to be okay. I'm not gonna put it yet in the needle. Okay, I'm gonna grab first this and then this, and now I'm gonna grab my magic ring, stretch it so it fits the needle, and pull through, making slip stitch. I'm gonna take out my stitch marker then I want my yarn to be underneath what I'm working on. So okay, again, I'm gonna grab the yarn underneath I'm gonna put my needle in the first loop of this stitch right here. Then I'm gonna grab the first loop of the other side of the project right here, and then with the yarn I'm working on, I'm gonna make a slip stitch going through this, and through the stitch that I just did. So again, I'm gonna grab the first loop, just one loop, then the first loop on the other one, grab yarn and pull through all 3 loops on my needle. And what I'm doing, it's gonna look like this, like it's a chain stitch, slip stitch all the way through the end of what I'm doing. Okay, so now what I'm gonna be doing is grabbing the first loop of this side, and then the first loop of this side from above, and then from behind I'm gonna yarn over and pull the yarn through all 3 loops. Okay, so here I made a mistake making this sleeve, and I chained two instead of just one, as I've been doing to make the little squares or the mesh stitch from the double crochets. So what I did is grab both chains from one loop. I grabbed this, I also grabbed this, and then I grabbed the one loop, in the other side of the project. So now I'm gonna loop through 4. So I'm just gonna make one stitch for that mistake that I made earlier on the project. And now I continue on like I've been doing, like so. Just pull through 3 loops on my crochet hook. I'm coming to the end of the stitching together, so I pull through all 3, and as you can see, my work is pretty even from both sides. This is what it looks like from the other side. You can tell, it's perfect. And this side that I'm working. Okay, so now I'm gonna take out my crochet stitch marker, and I'm just going to finish the last stitch. So put through the first loop, and then the first loop, just taking one loop, and I yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on my hook. So that's it. Now to finish, I'm going to chain 1, go through a lot of the yarn so I can then waving the end and pull it so I make a knot. Grab the scissors and snap it. And now, yes, I'm gonna waving the ends. I have 3 ends loose in here. I'm gonna do just that. I normally do it with the same crochet hook that I'm working with. I don't know, I don't like to use the other needles, like yarn needles, to do the waving, so the waving in. So I'm just gonna do it with my current hook that I'm working with, and I'm gonna go through all these chains. So now I'm gonna make a knot to secure the stitches that I'm making. Oh, too hard. And then now I can snap off the remaining of the yarn. Grab my scissors and snap it off in the very edge. And like so, I waved in the end for the top. Now when I finish the other sleeve that I'm gonna be making, in another YouTube video that's gonna be in Spanish if you would like to see that.